Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay. Thank you for stopping by the collection room. Today, taking a look at some AC Comics. That is not FemForce. It is Paragon. This is an entire series. Yes, this is Paragon Dark Apocalypse. And it is a FemForce crossover series. They made him a renegade. Somebody's got to pay. So Paragon is, I don't know, he's kind of like the big superhero of their universe. He's kind of a standalone guy, and he's not like entwined with a big team or anything like that. But other than that, I'm just going to kind of show you what the art is about. I cannot even say I'm familiar with his power set. I'm not even sure what all he's got going on. I just know he pops up in the issues of FemForce every now and then. And I want to say he's married to Miss Victory, but I can't remember. Gosh, it's been a while. So, yeah, I don't have like tons of fill-in on this guy. I guess we'll just take it at face value. I should probably first say this is from the year 1993. So this is a little bit later on. And Bill Black, editor. And who is our pencils? Gosh, it's not even going to say. It's not going to tell us. Anyway, it's a little bit later, so it's color, and that makes it really pop. It looks fantastic. I do like, I'm not sure who the artist is on this. I do like what I'm seeing. And I know they did a lot in black and white, but I thoroughly enjoy it when it's in color. I mean, I love it in black and white too, but when AC Comics are in color, that's everything firing on all cylinders. Their books always look fantastic. And even though there's some artists I like better than others from this company, there isn't a single one that I dislike. I will have that said. Just, you know, in case anybody who actually drew this book is watching one of these videos, because apparently that happens. Just because I don't think that this guy's maybe as much my favorite as the next guy, doesn't mean I think any of these are bad. A bad comic book artist is Barry Windsor-Smith. There you go. But if you watch my channel much, long, you already know that I don't like Barry Windsor-Smith. I don't like his art style. I like a round. I like a curvy. I like some form, some voluptuous, some style. I don't like really weird, sinewy, nasty looking art. I also don't like overly sketched up looking stuff, if that makes any sense. This stuff looks great. I like it very much. I did not, once again, Bill Black, John Nadeau, The Count, Chad Hunt, Michael White, Mark Hickey. Yeah, I'm not sure who drew it. I can think of some artists on whoever drew Venom the Madness. Oh, I hate that. I hated that art. That looked like absolute garbage to me. And I don't even remember who it was. In my dream, I relive the one time I was vulnerable to death. Really? That traumatizes you? I'm always vulnerable to death. Shoot. You don't see it bothering me. This is a good look at stuff. I do like their lettering. Sometimes the lettering on AC Comic stuff is weird. I don't know how else to say it. It's just like a little bit different font. It almost looks like a modern computer type font, and it's not my favorite. It doesn't really distract from the story, but it is something I've noticed. I do like to, for the most part, critique, look at, pick at, and notice all these different things. The only thing with this particular book I'm noticing is the panel work is kind of bland. I'm a big fan of odd-shaped panels. got to be a little bit different, or I don't know. Sometimes if you get too like okay, I love old EC comic horror stuff, but man, their panels kill me. Oh no! Does this not have no staples? This comic has no staples. Holy cow. Throughout the whole book. I have never noticed that. I did not know that this was missing staples. So the whole book is literally just held together with luck. Huh. I suppose that happens, but where it's in a bag, I never would have noticed. Just another reason to stop bagging your comics and open them up and read them. Otherwise, you'll never even know what you have. All right, comic book falling apart due to lack of staples aside, this is a beautiful panel. This looks like a pterodactyl on Mars. I'm just digging it. Not sure exactly what else is happening here. Once again, it's the pretty locked up panels. I wish they were a little bit more odd or a little bit more expansive, a little more creative. You know, like these big diagonal ones. I love that. That's good stuff. Paragon, at last, we've caught up with you. I also got to say, I love the name Paragon. Like, that's such a killer superhero name. Paragon. Miss Victory looking super fine. And look at this. Later, after Dan Barton has returned to his apartment with his diminutive captive, they stole a baby and they're having a fight. That's crazy. Oh, it's not an actual baby. It's a character that's been turned into a baby. This whole panel is weird and this story is weird and I like it. Seriously though, don't steal children. And why does this woman look like this prostitute? She definitely looks like she works on rockets and stuff. Like a total scientist. Absolutely. If you have Harleen Quinzel doing your work for you. All right. Well, the sadness of this book not having fighting, that's a little sad. But you know what? It'll be okay. I'll live with it. I'm going to put these Paragon Dark Apocalypses back up. As we look at our fourth issue, Dark Apocalypse Judgment Day, it appears we do have staples in this. And for some reason, I just keep trying to think of like artists I genuinely dislike. Like I don't mind John Byrne. He's not my favorite, but it's good. I love Joe Madureira. Joe Madureira. That is one of my favorite X-Men artists, probably right after Jim Lee. I like weirder stuff like Sam Keith. I absolutely love Sam Keith's work, as odd as it is. McFarlane stuff is okay. Greg Capello is kind of just like a knockoff of it. I have mixed feelings about Art Germ covers and things like that. Of course, everyone is crazy if they don't love Alex Ross. So, I don't know. The art looks good. Panels are okay. Lettering's fine. There is something in this book that seems a little bit lacking. I feel like we're missing a little bit of the crazy wowness factor, hijinks that FemForce doesn't ever usually let me down on. Like, they've always got the crazy hijinks going on. But it's color. It's good. It is a hard book to find. You're not going to find Paragon Dark Apocalypse by AC probably sitting in your quarter bins or your dollar bins or whatever the hell passes for bargain bins anymore these days. Not an easy series to find and kind of an obscure character. Most people I've run into don't even know about AC Comics. So when I say that, take it with a grain of salt. If you're familiar with AC Comics, I'm sure you've heard of Paragon. So anyway, that is my little bitty stack here. I've had them sitting out for a while. Hadn't opened them up. I'm just glad that I finally got a chance to. It is advertised in color. That's appreciated. It is what it is. If you're interested in AC comic stuff, if you think Paragon looks pretty cool, or if you just think that's pretty much the coolest superhero name you ever heard, go check it out. Go for it. You probably won't be disappointed. I haven't ever been disappointed by anything by AC. So anyway, that's my story. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.